Hello everyone. Welcome to Java and Journeys with Jillian. What's up? How are you doing? If you're new here to this channel, my name is Jillian. So nice to meet you. Y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you. I am so irritated with myself. So I actually had an intro already recorded and I'm talking to you all and socializing and telling you all how my day is. I walk into Connections at Epcot and I realized that none of it recorded because my Osmo was on camera mode and not video mode. For those of you all that have an Osmo, I'm sure this has happened to you and I should have been paying more careful attention, but it's okay. We're gonna do another do-over. We believe in second chances over here. I am just like a bit irritated because I realized this after walking into Connections. How are you all doing this evening? Hopefully you're having a great one. So I'll tell you, the reason why I was talking with you all and walking into Connections because it's a bit chilly here in Florida. So the Flower and Garden Festival has kicked off. You'll see behind me, we have a little figment topiary and some flowers, and I am looking forward to getting into the festival. And in case you missed my last video, we had just missed the final day of the Festival of the Arts, and I'm like, okay, it's all good. We are going to capture as much footage as we can of the Flower and Garden Festival. And so, because this is the second day of the festival, it's a little bit chilly out here for Florida. It's in the 60s, it's windy. My sister's like, listen, I have to get a jacket. I am freezing. And I'm like, her. So we're walking into Connections, and on the way, I was just noticing, of course, how beautiful the festival is. I was showing you all a little bit of the sights as we're walking in, but you know what? Silver lining is that we are at the beginning. We're toward the entrance of the park, so we have plenty of great views to show you all. And I also, your girl did not anticipate how busy it was going to be. So this is the second day of the festival, and it started yesterday. And I thought, okay, it's the weekday, I should be able to come in and it's gonna be all good because it's not the weekend. Child, the parking lot is packed. It is full, and I severely underestimated how popular the festival will be. And of course, it's opening week. It is going to be busy. Heifer behavior, hashtag heifer mindset, heifer behavior. It's been a long day, y'all. I really was not thinking. So here's the plan. We're gonna look around, show you a little bit of the evening sights at the Flower and Garden Festival tonight. If we don't get a chance to try any bites and good eats, no worries. Your girl is gonna come back next week. We'll try some good food. We'll see how the lines look because I am not trying to wait 10 years in line. But again, silver lining in all of this is I'm like, we're gonna enjoy the sights. It's the evening at Epcot. It's not hot, it's not humid. We're going to just enjoy this cooler weather while we have it. So, as I was showing you all in the background, you have Figment here. Look how gorgeous and beautiful this looks. And you all know, like, you know how I feel. I have such an affinity for Epcot. I feel like I spend most of my time here than any of the other Disney parks because it is just so stunning at night. And while we have that view in the background, we're actually going to head over into Connections. Now, originally, I was actually going to catch up with you all after I left Connections, but the merch for the Flower and Garden Festival is so cute. I feel like I would not be doing you all justice if I didn't take you along with me into Connections so you can also check out what the merch looks like. Disney has me in a straight up chokehold. I walked in, again, always well-intentioned, focusing on my sister, getting her pullover, getting a jacket, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy anything. And lo and behold, I see all the merch, and I literally have clocked several things that I want to get. Y'all, my wallet is weeping. My bank account is praying really hard that I don't end up walking out of here spending hundreds of dollars. Your girl is gonna have to try to practice some discipline. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap, right?
Let's check out the merch. Y'all, look at this. Tumblers are cute. And of course, it's celebrating 30 years of the Flower and Garden Festival. Super gorgeous. They have this adorable display, and it's pollination exploration. So this is similar to the Festival of the Arts easel, where you could find figment in the paintings around. So I think this is probably something very similar to that. And I would probably do this with my co-producers, just my sister and I out tonight. So I'll come back and check that out. Y'all, the mug, I have an Orangeburg mug, but not this one. I am pretty much 100% sure that I am going to walk out. Look how adorable. I love Orangeburg. Like, talk about a Disney character that just brings so much joy and happiness. And like, this is Florida. This whole mug it screams Disney World, it screams Florida, it screams joy. We are definitely going to get that. Also, check out this bag. They have a lot of these. I love the texture. You could put your Stanley or Hydro Flask, any type of tumbler that you have here at the top, a lot of space. And you have these pockets, you have the strap, and then you see the side pocket. Look at Disney hooking us up, because they know that we're coming here with our wallets, our cameras, our phones, every little thing. And what I love in terms of this bag is that you have this little section in the back where you can strap your belt around this area. So cute. I can't. The shirt, adorable. I don't think it's for me, but I think it's absolutely cute. You're gonna hear me say cute about 50 billion times. I'm gonna give you a better look. And the merch is in demand, so much so that they have a limit to items per guest. But we have our Flower and Garden Spirit shirt here. And the Spirit shirts are always on the expensive side. This is going to run you, we're just gonna say $80. And then if you look on the back here, you'll see that it says Flower and Garden. I love it, very adorable. And then also for your kiddos out there, you have these shirts. I actually kind of wish they had this in an adult size, but I think that those are just kid sizes only. We have our hat, and you know what I was saying about Orangeburg just gives you that feeling of happiness. All of these items are just so completely adorable. And let me show you what the ears look like. Follow me, my friends. Follow me as I encourage you to indulge in a bit of consumerism with me. So here are the ears that are so cute. And if you look on the back, it also acknowledges the 30-year celebration. And I believe these are, oh wait, this is actually a little bit more than what ears typically cost. So this one is gonna run you about $45 roughly, more or less. So listen, like I said, Disney is not playing when it comes to their themed, especially for festivals. And y'all, I think I entirely missed the memo, because I'm pretty sure I came to the Flower and Garden Festival last year and I just don't remember falling in love with so much of the merch. Let me take you and show you more. So if you are a pass holder, they have these shirts here. And the shirts I actually think are not bad. I don't know that I'll get one of these, but I do think that they're cute. I'm not a fan of light colored shirts. Typically I like my shirts on the darker side in case I, spill something on it. But you see Mickey here in the corner in the green, and it's just giving you the Flower and Garden vibes. Come on now. Also, to complement the shirts, you have the caps over here that are a lot of fun. You also have these pass holder mugs, and I love these because if you were to get more than one, you can stack these up. And on one side it says Mickey, on the other side it says Flower and Garden. This is adorable. This actually may be something else. You all know I love to collect mugs, and I love my Starbucks tumblers. And then again, related to the Flower and Garden Festival, if you walk over, they have even more tumblers and of course apparel. Here is your sleeveless shirt option with our friend there in the corner, Orangeburg. This is the shirt that was on the mannequin that I was just showing you. And for my fancy gals out there, they have, I want to say, yes, these are the Dooney and Burke bags. And again, not necessarily for me, but I can certainly, if you're into Orangebird and you love this character imprinted on everything and you want it on like a bag that's a bit nicer, you know, gives you that bougie feel, that is certainly an option you can take advantage of. We have more apparel, and y'all, it's really crowded, so I'm just gonna zip through this, but this is a long shirt, and there's also a complimentary short set. You have hats over here. How cute is this? You have a watering can for your plants, which I think very adorable. We have like our little sticks that you can put in like your yard and your garden. And something else that I actually absolutely love, you all see how busy this place is? It is nuts. It is absolutely nuts here. But look at the Loungefly. The Loungefly, this is bigger than your typical Loungefly. And y'all, the price reflects it because it is a cool $89. But you have the pocket here up front, and then of course you have the space on the inside. But this is also something that I really like because I love that this is bigger. And you have Spike the Bee. They actually have a lot of Alice in Wonderland merch as well. I can't. Y'all, I literally can't. It's like you have Orangebird, you have Alice, you have Spike. It's just insane to see everything they have to offer. You have your straw bucket cap here. And this is going on with the Alice in Wonderland theme. Look how cute this is. The long shirt over here. And then I'll try to come around and show you all a little bit of the front. Check these out. These are coasters. I'll show you the little sticker here, but this is what each of the coasters look like. Alice in Wonderland, these are your butterfly coasters. You have a butter plate, the glasses, the Alice pillow. They are really trying to make sure that you are hooked up with any Alice in Wonderland theme merch galore. And again, you have Spike the Bee theme merchandise as well. Your customary salt and pepper shakers. Just so many cool items. The shirt that says Buzzing Around, absolutely adorable. And then here is the other tumbler option that you have here. All of these things are so cute. And y'all, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I know for a fact I'm gonna get the Orangebird mug. I think I will probably also get the Loungefly backpack. I don't know if I'm gonna get it today. I may mull on it, and by I'm talking about the Loungefly backpack. I'm definitely getting that Orangebird mug. That mug will complement the mug that I have, that probably I got during last year's Flower and Garden Festival, now that I think about it. I'm going to go find my sister because I'm sure she's around here looking for her pullover. And then we're going to get started and see the sights and get out of this insanely busy gift shop. All right, y'all, we have stepped outside the Creations shop and we are just going to walk around, peep out the sights, see how the crowds are over as we start creeping into World Showcase. And I've told you all, my co-producer, AKA husband, is like the Disney expert. He knows anything and everything there is to know about Disney. He sent me a laundry list of things I should try. And I kind of want to have some of those experiences with him, and especially considering how busy it is out here. So I actually don't think I'm going to go through that list. Instead, we're going to focus on the sites. And if there is something interesting that my sister and I want to try and the line isn't insane, we'll hop into the line. But we're actually coming upon our first topiary over here. And it looks so pretty from the back. I can already tell. It looks like it's Pluto Mickey and Minnie. I'll take you all around the front. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable. And y'all, sometimes my adjectives are quite limited. You're gonna hear me say cute 50 billion times today. You're gonna hear me say adorable 50 billion times. But come on now, how can I not? Look at this. Come on, Minnie. This is giving Runaway Railway realness. This is giving nothing can happen. Nothing can stop us now realness. Yes, Minnie. And then we have Pluto over in the back trying to fly that kite while Minnie and Mickey are enjoying a picnic. I love this, super cute. And that's what this festival is all about. It's all about floral, avant-garde, topiary, Versailles Palace, Disney's way. So I cannot wait to come back out here during the day. And considering how crazy it is right now, I don't know if I'm gonna come back over the weekend. Maybe if I can get here like early, like as soon as rope drop happens Saturday. But this is nice, right? How is your evening going, by the way? I hope you've had a nice week so far. For me, I'm recording this toward the end of a week, and y'all, it's just been a long one. I have been feeling so tired because those of you all, as you know, especially if you are a fellow content creator and you're working a full-time job, this is not easy. And especially when you're in meetings all day and you're talking, y'all, was literally losing my voice. And I had to drink a lot of hot tea yesterday, the day before, because I was doing so much talking. I'm feeling so much better today. And check out our Miguel, Encanto, which I have not seen and I need to. Now, this whole thing is not all the way lit, only partially. And again, I cannot wait to take you all back out here during the daytime, but still beautiful nonetheless. And do you like Encanto? Drop down in the comments, tell me. I know about the popular songs, but I have never seen it. Another heifer moment. So my sister said, "You fool, that is not Miguel." And I thought it was. He has Miguel's face, y'all. I know Miguel typically has a guitar, but I thought that they were doing a Coco and Canto matchup.
Selena wasn't Puerto Rican, bro.
Selena wasn't Puerto Rican?
No.
She was Mexican.
Yeah, though.
J-Lo, she Puerto
That's
Rican.
the point that she's playing the real person. The real artist that she's playing is not Puerto Rican.
Well, J-Lo ain't Motown either, but she was singing Motown at
Okay,
the...
but we're
Oh,
not-
anyway, y'all.
But apparently this whole thing is Encanto. Let me remind you again, I have not seen Encanto, and I can't tell you the number of times I have mistaken something that's Coco related, which I have seen, with Encanto. Does she have problems? Yes, she does. Just pray for her. Charge it to her mind and not her heart. But this is still beautiful nonetheless. Let's head on to the next view. Speaking of Miguel, this is Miguel. Y'all, doesn't the face still look okay? Drop down in the comments and tell me that you don't think the face looks the same. Come on now. All right, I have a feeling that some of you all are judging me. Quit judging me. Maybe the faces don't look the same, but listen, to me, I think they do. And just outside the Germany Pavilion, we have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Drop down in the comments, do you know the names of all the Seven Dwarfs off the top of your head? My co-producer, oh yeah, that's a good detail. My sister just noticed this. She's so detail oriented. There's a little caterpillar on one of the dwarfs' nose. And let's take a look at Snow White herself, which she is on the other side. Hey girl. Snow White looks like she is just having a good old time in the garden. Of all the 7 dwarfs, y'all, which one matches your personality best? Without a doubt, for me, it's Sleepy. I will fall asleep, drop of a hat, anywhere, anytime. And if you can see on the distance behind Dopey and Snow White, we have a little fireworks action going on. Again, even though it's a chilly night, it's just so beautiful out here. And as we're passing through the US Pavilion, we have a cover band over here singing some Jackson 5. I'm sorry, you can't go wrong with some Jackson 5, some good food, Disney vibes. Come on now. I'm like seeing some people in line dancing. The Jackson 5, Michael Jackson can always get a crowd going. Timeless. Iconic. Okay. I think the show and the songs, oh my gosh. If they're doing all cover of Motown, I can't. Oh my gosh. I should be sitting in this show. I love Motown. Like, I can't. Look, y'all. People are just having a good old time. I am here for it. I love that. And why not listen to some good Motown and shop for some plants while you're at it? We have a lot of the bonsai trees here that you can just buy. And they tell you the description here. And then if you find that these type of plants are not for you, you have more of your traditional house plant here. I love the varieties. Oh my gosh, y'all, look, they have a little pot of horrors, and it's like a little miniature Venus fly trap. That is so cool. Can you imagine like coming over here for the festival and picking up some plants to commemorate your time here? Oh my gosh, and you have little like berry plants. I am obsessed. Like down here you have different fruits. Did we talk about the fact that I don't have a green thumb? I can keep like basic houseplants alive, but I don't know, it's a little bit hit or miss for me. So I don't know, but I am feeling this little miniature Venus flytrap. And when you need to make it rain inside your house, go ahead and get a good money tree. And you have like the lucky bamboo. This is just a lot of fun. I love looking at all these plants and fantasizing in my head about being this person that can actually nurture and grow a plant, knowing good and well I may be able to keep a couple plants alive at any given moment. All right, y'all, we are at the Magnolia Terrace. Again, just living our best lives at the US Pavilion. And we are going to try at this stand the spicy chicken gumbo and the grilled Gulf oysters. Here's what it should look like, allegedly. Let me not, let me not be petty. I have faith.
I don't know, I may have to take that.
Pray for me because I've never had oysters at Disney. And I think I may have mentioned this in one of my other videos. I'm very funny about getting certain types of seafood at theme parks. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed for good flavors, no issues. All right, let's check out some of these good eats. We have our oysters fresh off the grill. I could not wait to try these out. And here is our spicy chicken gumbo. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. Evolution Motown just wrapped up. You know I'm going to tell you how the food is. And since we're at a table and this show has wrapped, I feel like you all can probably hear me. I've already tried one of these. So good, y'all. Cheers. We can cheers to some good seafood. This is very delicious, and I'm shook. I don't typically like my oysters fried. I've never had them grilled. This is just sensational.
Oh, more kids are coming out.
And there's like a whole mess of kids. Y'all, let me show you all. A whole little crowd coming out of the Great American Adventure. I feel like this is probably a school trip because I see some cast members holding up their lights. Ooh, y'all, I'm so happy that that is not a problem that I have trying to keep up with a bunch of kids. I have an education background and I have such a deep passion, but I realized very early on in my career after I graduated with my first bachelor's degree that formally teaching was not for me, and instead I wanted to do more influence looking at education policy. Y'all, I could do a whole separate conversation around careers and post-secondary education and even my background. It is truly non-traditional, but I'm so blessed and lucky to be highly educated. Though your girl sometimes, she be making some heifer-like moves. I feel so grateful for the education and experiences that I've had because even my closest friends to this day I've met through my college career. Those are some good times in life, but baby, when I see crowds and throngs of kids, especially on trips, I'm like, thank God. That is not something I have to worry about. I tried my sister's gumbo, and I'll tell you all, great spice, excellent seasoning. Where it can be a little off is that it is a tomato-based gumbo. If you like tomato-based gumbos, try it. It's not traditional. I don't hate it. I don't love it because it's very tomatoey. And it's just not what I would expect out of a gumbo, but it's seasoned, it's flavored really well. For me personally, my sister doesn't really care for it. I would give it probably like a 2.5 for me. The oysters, I would give that a solid 3. Those are really good. I'm going to finish up food and we're gonna see what else we can get into. And right outside of the Morocco Pavilion, we have Miss Piggy and Kermit looking fabulous as usual. All right, friends, our journey is coming to a close. And you know that we like to have a good old-fashioned reflective moment. What did we learn today? We learned that your girl needs to do better and she needs to see Encanto. So that way she can quit making a fool of herself and confusing Coco with Encanto. Please pray for her. We also learned that Disney is going to just keep taking my coins. It doesn't matter what I do and how I budget. But we are going to try to exercise some discipline. We also learned that your girl loves to do her closings right when the fireworks show is going to start. Look at that. Impeccable timing. Y'all, I'm going to get my Orangeburg mug and we're gonna get out of here before the crowds get too hot. Now, you can look forward to more videos. The Flower and Garden Festival runs straight through to June 2nd. So we have lots of time to try all sorts of different foods. So far, it is on a high star. High star. Kudos to Disney for restoring my faith that they are capable of serving us delicious food. I am freezing. We also learned that you always have to be prepared with this Florida weather, especially in the winter. You never know what you're going to get. 1 minute it's freezing, the next minute it's 90 degrees outside. So, with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this journey. And also on a note, you know it's Java and Journeys. There was a lot of really interesting coffee drinks at, my boo Joffrey's. But all of them were iced. And I'm not about that life this evening. It's just too cold. My hands feel like they're about to freeze off. So we're going to grab our Orangeburg mug. We're going to make some hot tea at home and have a good evening. I'll catch you on the next journey. See ya. Bye.